Good evening, welcome to Mind Your Character with hosted the Olusola-Obasa. How have you been? You possibly can hear or see me. Just let me see any form of indication. Okay, so I can feel like I'm trusting that I'm able to do this really snappily and value packed today. I'm going to bring this down. As they're currently treating you, and treating your family, treating your children, and everything that has to do with you. How are you coping? So today, good evening. Thank you for joining. So today we are pushing the conversation forward. Last week we were talking about stereotypes and how that we should not let them stop us. We were talking about how that you should not be trying to explain tire. Because there are certain things you cannot explain. But what you should do is make a statement with your life. I remember that that's one of the strongest points we're able to reach. Like, I believe we all agree as women that there are a few things you cannot explain. Trying to explain it might weary you out, it might tire you out. So what to do is keep making statements. And it excited me during the week to find out that in the Women's Month, the month of March, there came an appointment for Dr. Adaobi, who rose to become the first Chief Executive Officer of Zenith Bank after or in the year that the bank clocks 34. So in my head, I was like, what happened? 34. Were we getting ready? Were we getting tested? Was our capacity being tried out? Were we getting groomed? What was happening to the female gender as far as that top position is concerned? Well, to get the good job done, it's about going out of your way to do the massive things. So welcome again today. It's Mind Your Character with Olusola-Obasa, and I'm very, very excited to be with you. It might interest you to know that I'm actually on leave, but I can call that a working leave because I respond to everything in the office. I mean, that's how to go on leave, but it's fine. At least I don't have to show up in the office for the time that the leave will last. But I had to come out of leave to do this because you are very important, and this show is very close to my heart. Every opportunity that I have to speak to people, to talk to them, or to make impact, I do not make light of them at all. So thank you if you're joining already, or if you're going to catch up with this much later. I celebrate you massively. You are the real heroes in the Nigeria of today. And thankfully, because you see, when things are going somehow, we used to talk. Thankfully, also, some of the economic policies seem to already be yielding fruit. I don't know if that's what it is straight up. But one thing I do know is that it's a good thing to know that the Naira is gaining some strength against the dollar. Yes, people say that I should still do more. Yes, but we as character people will always encourage you to celebrate your little wins. It's very important. Celebrate your little wins. Don't wait until they are massive, because you might not reach the massive one if you have not learned to celebrate the little ones. So what have I got for you today that is a follow-up on, all through this month, everything I'm doing and our team has been doing online has been for women, and is intentionally so. So today, I am going to be giving you a foretaste of what will happen on Saturday. Come Saturday 30th, not tomorrow, 30th, that is the last Saturday of the month of March, I will be holding an online session. Call it a webinar, call it a virtual, call it whatever you want to call it, but it's holding online. And we're going to be streaming from all possible platforms that we have access to. The flyers are already out there, so you can catch up with details. But of course, trust me to do 1 or 2 hypes around it in the week that you are stepping into in 2 days' time. But the point I want to make is that there's something about the strong woman. If I get to tell you what Dr. Adaobi, who just got appointed, she's going to be sworn in June. Though just got appointed as CEO of Zenith. If I have to give you an analysis of her life, then you find out that she's one of the typical strong women that you see around. A strong woman is somebody you need to know, and I'm going to tell you a bit about her today. Then come Saturday, I'll be balancing the world of the strong woman and the secure man. So whether it's in the workplace, whether it is at home or anywhere else, once you can get 2 categories, these 2 categories of people, the strong woman, the secure man, in any space, you have a huge opportunity to do well and for that environment to be good. So what we have found out over the years is that there has been contention between people perceived to be strong women, or people pushing themselves out with the brand of a strong woman, and men, not the secure man this time. So, and men. So it will seem as if, there is a competition. And I think 2 weeks ago, I was talking about the fact that, I don't know, do you think you are in a competition or are you a completion? And when you know that you are the one that completes the circle, why should you get agitated? Why shouldn't you feel comfortable in your own skin and do the great thing that you are out to do? So the strong woman is a woman who has certain characteristics, character traits specifically, and I'm going to introduce her to you. Introduction will be the much I'll be able to do on the show today, and come the 30th, we will be dissecting, so you know if you're one. So if you saw my posts during the week, you see that I did a bit on it, and I help people see that the myopic perception about the strong woman cannot wish her away. It takes a strong woman to become the CEO of a bank. Whether she had always been favored, if you like, because there are so many things. When I was talking about stereotypes, I mentioned the fact that people will say, out of disdain or lack of good intention, that when a woman arrives at any platform, somebody helped her, somebody liked her, or she did stuff with someone. They always believe that the woman cannot push herself to those platforms without being aided. Now, that can be anybody's idea, but it does not make it true. Because in my life, I have seen women who have stood for what they believe in, built over time, and arrived, like assumed certain platforms. So it's important to understand that there is a phenomenon called the strong man. All through this week, I am going to be posting averagely of one quote about the strong woman per day on my Facebook. Averagely 1 per day, just so that it keeps whetting our appetite. But today, let's talk about a little about what our characteristics are, and then all the interplay between the strong woman and the secure man, the advantages of having a strong woman in your space vis-a-vis